1, 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? You still can't hear me now. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Sorry. That was stressful. It's still working. Wait. So, okay, yeah, just double checking everything. Okay, cool. So sorry guys, thanks for hanging in for me. That's like 250 of you watch me struggle bus it live. Welcome to live streaming and doing that with a Mac. Wow. You guys sat through what, 4 minutes of me eating it. I'm actually not using the Pixel Buds anymore. I finally got this to work here. It's some weird routing thing on OBS with Mac. Mac is like the worst for live streaming, unfortunately. But I am using my headphones right here. Anyways, happy Sunday. I hope all of you are doing well. I just want to say there are over 3,000 of you that subscribed since last week, which is just nuts. It's absolutely nuts. So I'm really thankful for that. I'm so thankful that you're here, that you value my content, and that you even want to watch it. So if you ever want to help out, feel free to just share my channel with other people, and feel free to consider the Patreon or any of the merch down there. Since you're a part of the live stream, there's a special coupon for the merch store. So go check out the description and you can get an extra discount on any merch there. Anyways, thank you for hanging in there. Who here all joined in or recently subscribed since the last video? If you are one of those people, please put in, let's see, like a thumbs up emoji. Do a thumbs up emoji if you're someone new. And then, yeah, so this upcoming video is something that you guys said that you really wanted. I kind of like teased it a little bit in the last video, and I actually cut it out because there just wasn't enough time in the video to elaborate on it. And as thank you for the super chat. I can never pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. It's Kanishk. I know that you just joined the Discord, so I'm so thankful. Wow, there are a lot of you that just joined. Holy moly. Thank you so much. I'm really like thankful for that and humbled by the fact that you would even join in my stuff. But if you like well-researched and thoughtful videos and stuff like that, feel free to share that with other people. But yeah, the last video, I cut it out because the video was already kind of long. And so this next video is about, it's about 15 minutes long too, because it's just going really deep into it. So can you imagine how long that last video would have been? So it would have been crazy long. So this one, in the midst of researching all of it and things like that, stumbled upon a kind of a leak from the director of the hardware division. So it's actually out there in the open right now, but no one has noticed it. No one has noticed it. So you'll find out about it today. It's pretty exciting. My hint is it has to do with the greatest strength. It's about their greatest strength. So what do you think that is? What do you think Pixel's greatest strength is? All right, if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask me. Make sure you tag me. It's a little bit easier for me to keep up with that or see it here. But we got tons of thumbs up in here. So there's a lot of new people here. So really, thank you. There's like almost 300 people here right now, which is insane. Camera, camera, interesting. So some of the stuff that we saw that came out from 9 to 5 Google by Stephen Hall. Yeah, he had a exclusive leak stating that the display itself would be 90 hertz, which is amazing because the OnePlus 7 Pro does have 90 hertz, and it's actually really nice. The one thing to really be concerned about is battery life, and a lot of people have expressed that. The one thing that I would say that is different in this case is that the screen itself is smaller. So hopefully, and we don't know this for sure, but hopefully the smaller screen and the not as big battery as some of the other phones out there will kind of even out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the battery on the Pixel 4 XL is rumored to have the same size as the Note 10, the normal Note 10, not the actual Note 10. You know what I mean by that. Yeah, so keep that in mind. It might end up being a good thing. It is true that Google has had some issues with battery life in the past. Something with their software. I don't really understand why there's an issue with that. Yeah, like I said, if you have any questions for me specifically, make sure you tag me so that I can make sure that I see it and I can answer you specifically, because I want to interact with you guys. I don't get to live stream very often, and I want to make sure that you guys have some quality time with me. But yeah, so if you guys have anything about what you're looking forward to the most in the Pixel 4, go ahead and leave that in the chat. How can we be sure that the screen is indeed 90 hertz since Google hasn't confirmed the rumor? Yeah, I mean, that's valid. That's totally valid. This is the one area in which something isn't actually super specific. Like, it's not coming directly from Google. But you have to remember, the leaks that came out before from Unbox Therapy and then Steve from OnLeaks, they had the CAD renders, right? And then once those went out, it was maybe about a week or two later on, they released the official leak for it. And then it may be possible. Sometimes these things can be possible, and I don't want to go super conspiracy theory on things because that can get really, really messy, as some of you know. It may be possible that information was intentionally given to 9to5 Google, because that happened to come out on what day? The day of the Note 10 launch. It's very, very convenient, right? And so we have another launch coming out fairly soon, right? So that's for the iPhone. So that may be something that we'll see again. And thank you, David, for the super chat. Very hyped for Project Sully. Anything for new rumors? Yes, there is, but it's not for Project Sully. I'm pretty stoked about Project Sully. I really think that it has the potential of revolutionizing the way that we interact with our devices as a whole, not just smartphones. So that might be pretty interesting to see. Let's look through some of the other questions here. LFA Reviews is here. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate you. Seriously. Thanks for sticking it through. And then Sven, what do you think about the DSLR attachment? Wait for the video. Sean, any chance the smaller Pixel 4 will be the standard for compact phones? You know, that's interesting. I find that smaller phones seem to be kind of in the trend now. Like, people are starting to really like them again. We have these just really enormous phones. They're just kind of uncomfortable to handle. It's nice having a big screen. That's like, it's undeniable, and it's nice to have kind of the finger room, I guess is the best way I can say it, to move around things, that you just don't feel cramped. But overall, it's kind of stinks, holding that phone sometimes. So the Pixel 3, actually, it was really hard for me to go to the 3XL because I loved the way that the Pixel 3 felt. It was really small in the hand, just really comfortable, and just easy to work with. But it was also a little bit cramped at times. So it's a toss-up. Maybe that's where foldable phones come into play. I don't know. Let's see, Raskin, what's the charging speed of Pixel 4? I don't know, man. I don't know yet. Holy crap, I'm Batman. Thank you for the super chat. That's a great username. I love that. That's funny. Let's make sure I don't miss any. Preet, he says, what do you think about dual front cameras being there or not? So if you watched my last video from last week, I talk a little bit about that one. Initially, I was really bummed out about there only being one camera, but I think there might actually be more, or like they might do something with the software where they can kind of punch into it. So it might actually be an ultra wide camera that they kind of crop into for the normal camera. And I show you the reason why I come to that conclusion or that theory. And so yeah, go check it out if you haven't seen the last video. A lot of people seem to have liked that one. Let's see, we have, wow, 331 people here. Thank you. Thank you for giving your time to just hang out with me. I'm just a dude in my bedroom right now. I'm seriously just in a bedroom, but you're here with me, so thank you. Okay, I don't think Project Sully will be a gimmick at all, Josh. I think it's going to be amazing. I think, you know, it's possible that we may not get a fully fleshed out Project Sully right now. Much like, what was it, call screening and Google Duo and things like that. It didn't really kind of roll out and show some maturity until later on, right? So Project Sully probably, if I were to guess, it would probably, they'll show what it can do, where they're heading, and that will be the mind-blowing thing that we'll see in October. But in terms of what they'll actually give us, I imagine we'll get part of it, but not all of it. So that's something to keep in mind. Temper the expectations a little bit, but know that this potentially, Project Sully, may be the thing that starts something different and new for the way that we interact with devices. So rather than looking at where the puck is right now, look at where it's going. Does that make sense? So I think we could be seeing something really big here. And right now, this is just my thoughts with the Samsung devices. Honestly, I think they're kind of just being iterative, just, you know, reducing bezels a little bit more and adding faster chips and things like that, and even like actually removing things that we actually need, like headphone jacks and whatnot. It feels like they're a little bit stuck. There's not anything there that allows them to make a substantial leap forward. They're definitely making improvements, and when we look in the macro of everything, you know, all these small improvements end up being a big thing. But in terms of anything that's a big jump forward, like we're used to when smartphones became a thing, really, we haven't really had that. And I think that Google may be doing that. And with Samsung's kind of decline, they had like a 58% decline in profits this past quarter. Not all smartphones, but it's a part of it. So like that decline of everything and Google kind of coming up and doing things, I think we might see an inversion of everything. We're at an inflection point is what I'm saying. And I think that Google in the next 5 years may actually surpass Samsung. That's just a theory. We'll see if it's right. It's kind of a crazy thing to say. Even I think it's a little bit crazy, but the things that they're doing, it's kind of surprising. So let's see. Oscar, what battery size do you think will be proper for Pixel 4 small one? I don't know. Wow, there are so many questions. I just scrolled down. I don't know. Any Pixel Watch updates? I don't, Ricardo. I wish I did. I hope that comes out. It seems like it would be a perfect fit for a Pixel 4 of Project Sully. You think, right? They're trying to get as much data as possible and advance the whole Project Sully thing. So I think there's a good chance we'll see it. Josh Daniels, why did Google go for the square rear camera when it's only 2 lenses? I don't know. Maybe it looked cleaner for some reason. Brandon, good name. Lichvar, no updates on that. Some things about the Pixel Buds that may be something I can share later on. We're kind of looking into it to make sure it's actually something that's worth anything. But there's something that we found. Sven, thanks for the answer. I guess I'll wait for the video then. Marco, what are the top 3 ways you'd like to see Sully integrated with the Pixel 4 for day-to-day use? I don't know, man. That's a hard one. I mean, definitely for the face unlock abilities, perhaps something with augmented reality. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about it enough. Junaid, I'm using a Deity mic right now, if you're wondering. Theodore Suchi, headphone jack or just the models? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I really wish there was a headphone jack. Maxime, is a leak that the DSLR attachment is actually software in the camera app? No, not that. Let's see. Wow, I'm trying to keep up with your questions. Preet, what's the mysterious third camera punch hole at the back? I'm not sure what you mean by that. The sensors are all known. It's nothing anything unusual. JP, how would you feel if you only had one option to sign into your Pixel 4 with Face Unlock? Oh yeah, I would totally do Face Unlock. Nahar, good night. Thanks for watching. Tech for your needs. You're awesome, Brandon. Don't sell yourself short. You're more than just a dude in his bedroom. Very kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jack Morris, are you a hockey fan? I'm not really a sports guy. I just haven't. I'm more of a creative type. Not that they're exclusive, but you know what I mean. Sean Vega Velez, should Google release a Pixel 4a 4XL soon after? Yeah, I mean, I totally would guess that they would release something maybe in April again, or maybe in May. Totally, it seems to work out well for them. And this video will kind of show you why it's a big deal. Zavnik B, your thoughts on Note 10 and 10 Plus? I think that the Note 10 Plus is the actual Note, and then they sneaky increase the price on everyone by $100, and then they release a Note 10R, so to speak. Yeah, very disappointing. Especially when the Note 9 has better specs than the Note 10, the base one. Holy crap, I'm Batman. What software tricks do you think will Google implement on the Pixel 4, and will there be any under display fingerprint sensor? I mean, they might go the way of Apple and completely remove the fingerprint scanner. I don't know. I definitely, I mean, Face Unlock is a big deal to me. I've been wanting that for a long time, and stuff with the camera. I mean, those are the things that I want the most. Lowell, do you think there will be a Pixel Watch with Sully? Yes. Flip Nicola, will you do a review video on the Note 10? Yeah, I have the Note 10 Plus pre-ordered. Joshua Swingo, hey bud. Do you think there's any chance the Pixel 4's main rear camera will use an ultra-wide single lens super res zoom cropping? That's possible. I mean, if they're I think it may be the thing that's happening on the front, so it may happen on the back. That'd be very interesting. As long as the quality doesn't deteriorate, because the reality is the other lenses are usually not as good. You know what I mean? I need to make a video about that. Let's see, Sean, if you could design a Pixel, what would you? It would definitely still have a headphone jack and two front-facing speakers, that's for sure. Audio engineer here, who beefed it at the beginning of the live stream. Let's see, Zebazy, with the 90 Hz screen, all the Face ID and Solitech, the better. Oh gosh, it scrolled. Better cameras. Do you think the price of the Pixel 4 will be much higher than the Pixel 3's price? You know, if I were to guess, they probably. I don't want. Maybe this is wishful thinking. Like, in the industry, a lot of times we think that they're smart and they're doing really great things and they can figure it out and what actually needs to happen. Most of the time we're disappointed. What makes me think that this may be more likely is because of what I'm going to talk about in this next video about how, you know, Google is just really smart right now. So they may choose to keep it at the same price. And like I tweeted out, if they wanted to blow everyone's minds and just reduce the price by like $25 or $50, people would run around the streets. I would run around in the streets because that would be nuts. Because the last thing, why release a phone and reduce the price just a month or two later on? Samsung's done that all the time and they've never gotten any flack for it, but Google gets flack for it. I mean, everyone's doing it except for Apple. Well, except lately. Just a thought. Do I listen to any EDM? I do. Is the music on, by the way? Yeah. I don't have any names in particular. I like Electric Manis. He's my favorite. Alejandro Sanovo, do you think the Pixel 4 will have any big software features redesign? Yeah, besides the Soli. Joe Garcia, I worship say no. Nope. Yeah, almost got me. But thanks for the super chat. But I'm not gonna do that. I was right there. Let's see, Niaz. Any special features with the Android 10 and Pixel 4? Well, apparently that back swiping feature is a special feature. Sean asked another one. Will you ever create your own phone concept? I don't think so. But maybe if someone reaches out to me. Doug Fry, Google should put a fingerprint sensor in the power button. I mean, I wish it was just on the back. I loved it there. It just made sense for me, especially if you have Face Unlock on the front. Let's see, Doug, Google should, wait, no, Woke Sheep. Any chance that the Sully will work through the Pocket? Maybe. I think so. Tufik, you're not late. The video is going to come out shortly. Google can take business with a headphone jack. Brendan Floyd. Thanks for the super chat. Brendan Litchfart. There's a lot of Brandons here. With the advancement of in P3 color capture in Android pictures, will Apple eventually be left behind? But I think that they're already left behind on photos, not video. And there's many reasons for that. Like I don't think Google can process in the way that most people think about it at 24 frames per second. That's a lot. You take one picture, and how long does it take to process? So you can do HDR video, but HDR plus, which is what people think of when you take a pixel photo, that's just too much to handle. Like I have an external video or GPU just to edit the videos I'm working on. So how can the Pixel camera process things so much, like so fast, if that makes sense, right? It's a little bit different. We don't have that kind of technology for video. I'm not hopeful that Google will figure that out anytime soon, to be honest with you. Brady Cox, thanks so much for the $2 super chat. Carrot, what's up? Do you think Google will continue with leaking stuff by themselves? Yeah, it's working out real well for them. It is. Yeah, I think they will. Muck Reimer, thanks for a $2 super chat. Needs to be $50 to $100 lower if Google is smart. Yeah, I mean, it would blow people's minds. It's like, the idea of like going to a university and the next year they lower tuition. Who does that? That doesn't happen. But that would be amazing, right? JP, simple question for you. Pixel 4 or 4 XL, probably. Especially for the battery, if the rumors are true. Lady T, welcome back. Do you think there will be a Pixel Watch this year? Yes. And I mean, they could always cancel at the last moment like they did last year. So, just a caveat. Zabazy, what is your biggest worry of the Pixel 4 and 4 XL release? Last year is the notch. Honestly, it's just that Google doesn't follow through on what they promise. That's the biggest thing. That's the thing that they failed at over and over again. There's bugs. There's things that just don't work the way that they said it should. So Google, follow through. You need to do it. You've lost a lot of trust, so follow through. Chuki Patel, thank you so much for the super chat. There will definitely be a 4A. I'm sure there'll be a 4A. I shouldn't say there's definitely, but like logically, there's going to be a 4A. Josh Daniels, I noticed in Google's latest video about the Pixel 4 that the power button was thicker than one of the 3A. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to look at that. I'm not ready to assume anything, but yeah, I don't know if that will be anything. Alejandro Sandovo, I think it'll be an 855. Snapdragon 855, not Plus. Sven Harding, are there going to be new Pixel Buds? There's possibly. There's stuff out there that shows that they're working on it, at least. Thebo, do you think the leaks are fake? No, no, not at all. Philip Nicola, note, and this video will prove that they're not fake. It's very, very intentional. It'll make sense. Just wait. Philip Nicola, Note 10 or Note 10 Plus or Pixel 4. Well, I'm going with I'm bought a Note 10, but I'm, as much as I like to think that I'm the average consumer, in many ways I'm not anymore because I make videos. So I am getting a Note 10. Would I have normally gotten the Note 10 if I wasn't making videos? Probably not, to be honest. I really enjoy my my S10 Plus though, minus the in-display fingerprint scanner. That's the one thing that has ruined all of it. I need to work on the review for that though. But I'll probably go with the Pixel 4. It seems like they may be doing something that's really interesting there. Superkid542, I hate YouTube notifications. Just got the notification that the stream started. Hey, if you have the link now, one thing, if you miss anything, you can do a DVR on this one. If you have the link, you can go back and watch it. It's unlisted though. So as long as you have the link, you can rewatch it. But after that, it will not be public. So you have a special link. So you can watch it at any time again. Let's see. Ezra fell. Does a 90 hertz refresh rate really make a difference in day-to-day use? It's not something that you absolutely need, but it's really nice. I have to admit, it's really nice. Elvin Earthly, I still love my Pixel 2 XL, but I'm going to wait for the OnePlus 7T Pro, saving money. Yeah, just like wait to see what comes out first. Suspect Designer. I don't know who Mike Oxmal is, but I'll have to look him up. Tweet me on Twitter if you. This is Tech Today on Twitter. So if you're not following me there or in the Discord chat in the Discord chat server or on Instagram, it's way easier for me to interact with you there than in the YouTube comments. So go follow me there. This is Tech Today. Super simple. There's links in the description. I love interacting with you guys. Something about Ivy Watt. Oh yeah, Ivy Ross is still there. Zabaze, whose implementation of the Square camera bump do you prefer, Apple, Google? Google. I mean, I don't actually care, to be honest. A stock Android or One UI stock? Brandon, last question. With Google leaking so much about their new phone, do you think they're hiding something big? Oh, most definitely. Oh yeah, they're only sharing the things that don't matter as much. Like, I think they're going to show way more. Superkid542, I have the link in my notification. I feel special. Nice. Sean Vega, what's your preference? Flat displays, flat. Ben Lionheart, you like Google. Did we just become best friends? Sure. Google typing on the Pixelbook. Oh, yeah, my Pixelbook is in the other room. Yeah, I should. Do you guys want a review of the Pixelbook? I don't know if it's too late for that, but I just got it this year, and it's pretty neat. So I can review it if you want me to. Just let me know. I guess put a computer emoji in the chat if you want a Pixelbook thing. What's a new link? You know what? I should get onto that and release the video so you can see the link. Let me keep up with this. Mike Oxmal, what was the trap that sounds like you're saying something else is small? Oh, come on. JP, how practical do you think air gestures with radar will be on the... I mean, somewhat cool. That's not the thing that's really cool about it. If you haven't seen the video from last week, to really understand what Project Soleil is about, it's not about doing this whole thing. There's way, way, way more that I can do, and the potential is just insane. So go watch that video, maybe after you watch the one that I'm going to release. Okay, so speaking of that, I'm going to release it. The way that this goes is I will post a link in the chat, and once you see the link in the chat, or you get the notification, notification's even better. If you get the notification, click on that. But if you see the link in the chat, click on that, and then watch it. And if you can't watch all of it right now, that's okay. Maybe if you just put it on in your pocket for the YouTube algorithm, and then go back and watch it again, I'd really appreciate that. Like this, it helps a video out tremendously if you watch a video right when it's released. So at any time you see a video of mine released and you just want to help support me, just put it on, put it to the side, and then go back to it and watch it for real if that's what you have to do. I'd really appreciate that. So thank you all so much for joining me. I'm going to start making this video public, so you'll see what the new leak is and my thoughts on why Google is the most innovative and revolutionary company of 2019. So I want to say thank you all so much for joining me. Like 350 of you, it's crazy. So thank you, friend. Like seriously, thank you for giving of your time to me and helping me do what I love to do. Best wishes for you. I hope your day is amazing, and I'll see you in the comments. Make sure that you leave a comment in the new video, but don't leave it as a hashtag or a link. It'll create some issues there and flag you. So what should we say? Pixel Squad. Just say Pixel Squad, and we'll go from there. And then let's have that catch up. I'm gonna hit publish and hit the notification and the link. See you over there, friends. Take care.